Good evening.
Hello.
Welcome to Monday Night Live with the Arrivals.
Hello, everyone.
I mean, with the Arrivals. I always say that, the Arrival. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone is well. Happy Monday. You want to read, Kenny?
Sure. Mark Adams says, hi.
Hi, Mark.
B. Slayton thumbs up this video.
Mm-hmm.
That crew and kids who help Kenny and Terry are great workers.
Yes, they are.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me see. The quality of work is better than, okay. Then Joyce Boaz, good evening, Kenny, Terry, and Kenny. I am ready for the fun.
You have planned for us?
Yeah, plan for us.
Okay, that's good.
He says, yeah, okay, then R. Hogan. Hey, you want to read? R. Hogan?
Hey there from Chicago. Chi-Town's in the house. Joyce says, I have a question for you both. Is there a venue in the Gambia that an artist, a painter, seamstress to earn a moderate living wage? I am also a retired counselor. Well, here in the Gambia, everyone sews, so there's tailors everywhere. So if you're good, yes, you can make a good living if people love what you do. As far as painting, I think that would be the same as well because everyone likes art. So I think that you'll do well if you're good. Yes.
There's a lot of artists on, like, especially on the beach.
On the beach, yeah. So you'll do good. I think so.
Okay.
Fado Sawani. Lovely greetings from Germany.
Welcome.
Hello. Terry, what is up with the jazzy dressing? Are you going into modeling? No, I don't. I am not going into modeling. I don't want to come on here looking like I just put out of bed. Yeah, thank you though. Descendants from Africa says good afternoon. And Bob Garvey says greetings and blessings.
Hello.
So we're going to wait for our moderator to come, to show up. And once she shows up, in the meanwhile, what do you want to talk about, Kenny?
Blank.
Okay, Stacy, good evening, Arrival family. Thanks for joining Monday Night Live. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hey, Stacy, I was just talking about you. Hi, Marcel Bojang. How are you?
Excuse me.
All right. So I just wanted to just make a quick announcement. When I was on my way home, I was trying to WhatsApp my sister, and everything was like shut down. WhatsApp is shut down. Facebook is shut down. And what's the other one? Twitter, and maybe Instant Messenger. How about Instagram? Does it have any? Oh, and I'm like, wow, I cannot believe that everything is shut down. And if this would happen for a long period of time, I don't know what I would do because there would be no communication, right? Just like that, at the drop of a switch, everything can just shut down, just like that. It's crazy.
They did it too.
They did it too. They did it. Okay, so Ayadel's here. Good evening, fam.
Yeah, I got the sneezes.
TW's here. Hey, hey, GAM fam. Yes, she said yes. Instagram too. Can you believe that? Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. I can't believe that. So, remember when we were here and they shut the internet down and we couldn't get any money and you couldn't do any transactions because the internet was shut down for like what? How long was it?
I think it was a day, maybe
A day.
most of the day.
Like almost 2 days. Like,
was it 2 days?
It like started from the evening into the next day or something. It was crazy.
I can't remember.
Hello, Tracy. Marcel Bojang said only God knows why they do that. Yeah, I think they're planning for something. Who knows? But tonight, do you want to talk about what we're going to do tonight, Kenny? No?
No, you are fun. What are we gonna do? Questions?
We are going to do
I
tonight.
guess we do the questions.
We're going to have a game night.
Yeah.
We're going to see who knows the Arrival the best.
Yeah,
All right.
the way we're going to do it is we're going to give a series of questions. Um, we're going to give 3 questions, and once you answer those 3 questions, then you're the winner. But the way you have to answer them is come on to
We gotta put the link on there.
the link, I mean the live,
Mhm.
right? I'm gonna put that up. And then you have to join in the live and answer the questions. And once you answer the questions, you want to tell them what they win?
No, well, I'm getting ready to say that no one is to put the answers on the no one is to put the answers on in the chat. If you want to win, you have to save all the questions in your head and come on and speak them to us, and then you would have to email us. Stacy, are you going to come on and show everyone what can you stop sliding? Can you do you want to come on and show everyone what the gift is, or do you just want me to tell them, Stacy? Are you there? So hi Daniel, Properties Gambia, Real Estate. How are you? Hope you enjoyed your trip in Senegal. Hi, lovely Africa. Shalom. Shalom. I'm waiting for Stacy to respond to me.
Sure, we're gonna have to go over the rules again.
Okay. Oh, she said, please tell them. Okay. So anybody who gets 3 questions right is going to win a Dunkin' Donuts gift card. And how I miss Dunkin' Donuts so much that I thought that would be hi Aunt Linda. I thought that would be a good gift. So and I think the gift is $5.
$5 gift card.
$5 gift card, and you can go and get coffee. Maybe one of my favorites that I miss so much, a banana nut muffin. How I would do anything for a cup of Dunkin' Donuts. But that's going to be your gift.
Now, what if they don't have a Dunkin' Donuts where they're at if they win?
If they don't have a Dunkin' Donuts, then we're going to have to work that out. I didn't think about that. Like where they live.
It's going to be equivalent to $5 either way you look at it, I guess.
Yes.
We'll have to mail it to you.
Yeah.
And,
or something like that.
I don't know. Unlike you,
You don't have to be all jazzed up. I'm not jazzed up. I just have on a shirt and earrings and some orange earrings. So, Joy said, man, I'm in my PJs. Oh, wow. Hello, guys. I got here September 7th, Miss Vivi, Washington. Welcome to the Gambia. Welcome to the Gambia. Glad to see y'all. Harmony Park. What if someone is in Africa? If someone wins in Africa, then they will get a 200. They will get 200.
Well, no, it all depends on where in Africa now.
Well, in the Gambia.
If you're in the Gambia, you get
Yeah.
200, equivalent to 250 dollars.
Selassie. It's the same, yeah. Okay, so Tracy said everyone has a Dunkin' Donuts. Right, except in Africa, Tracy. I would think so too. So Stacy, if you want to share with Aunt Linda the answers. Oh yeah, Stacy said if they don't have a Dunkin' Donuts, how about a rival T-shirt? That's a good one. If they're in the Gambia, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do that for the I don't know. We'll see. Anyhow, Bob Garvey says, I saw some people on some chats, and the next thing you know, they are in Gambia. I can't wait for December. Yes, everyone's coming. So, yeah. Okay, Ethiopia, Harmony Park. Is that where you are, in Ethiopia?
Do they have a Dunkin' Donuts there?
All right, so are you guys ready to get started? Do you have anything else you want to talk about before we begin, before the fun begins?
And all the questions going to be pertaining to, I guess, our journey.
Our journey to us. So everyone that has been following us should know, or should have
some idea
of. And if you have on your pajamas, so what? You can call in and just give your answers and get off really, really quickly. Okay.
Now remember, do not put the answers in the chat, because if you put them in the chat, someone comes on and they tell us the answers, then guess what? they're going to win, and you're going to help them. So,
Okay. All
so,
right. So you ready?
I guess you're going to go with the first one, or
Okay. The first three are these, and then someone has to call in, and that's going to be the first prize. I mean, the first prize. Okay. Do you want to read them or should I?
you read them.
Okay. First question. Who is the first YouTuber we met in the Gambia?
Okay, go read them all three of them so they can have them.
Okay.
They're gonna have them.
Who is the first YouTuber we met in the Gambia? Number 2. Name our first cabbie or cab driver. Number 3. What did Terry do special on her birthday?
All right.
Okay, there you go.
That's all three of
That's
them.
all three. And I just wanted to say to my family, whoever's in here, you are not allowed to play because these are going to know most of the, yeah. And I'm sorry to say that.
Is that Dave?
Ruby Beach Bar and Restaurant. Yes.
Hey,
Peace
Dave.
and blessing, guys. Keep pushing forward. Blessings. See you soon, guys. Hey, how you doing? You're coming home, huh? Okay, so they're the first 3 questions.
I don't think nobody wants it.
Nobody wants to call in?
Mm-mm. Read them again, I guess. I don't know.
Number 1, who is the first YouTuber we met in the Gambia? Number 2, the name of our first cab driver. They probably don't know. And number 3, what did Terry do special on her birthday?
Terry. You said Terry.
I don't know. Terry do special on her birthday. Okay. All right. Okay, so what is this the noise for Jeopardy? Da 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 da. No, how does it go? Do it again.
I'm gonna try.
Okay, go ahead.
Da 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 da. Who's this? He said Bob.
Somebody put, I think the Bag Family, you're not supposed to put the answers in the chat.
The rules again. Yeah.
You're supposed to hit the, you want to put the link up? Oh, the link is there.
Yeah.
All Got Melody said, finally I
it?
caught you guys. Yay, how are you?
Someone from Atlanta, so here we go.
Tracy called in. I told Tracy.
Here we go.
The link is there. Yeah. All Got Melody said, finally I caught you guys.
Okay, what is the answer?
How are you?
Someone from Atlanta. Okay, quickly, the answer.
Tracy called in. Hi, Annie. What are your answers?
Hi.
You gotta give the answers. Okay, quickly, the answer. Okay.
Abadu Abraham horseback riding.
Okay, Tracy was not supposed to call in, but she did. So let her come in. All right, go ahead, Tracy.
Just looking at.
Okay, Tracy was not supposed to call in, but she did. So let her come in. All right, go ahead, Tracy. Just looking at. Tracy was not supposed to call in, but she did. So let her come in. All right, go ahead, Tracy. here.
I
Sorry.
don't know what that was.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on. But
Yeah, technical different. Hey, there's a lot of that going around.
yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So here we go.
Yeah.
Let's see. Did anyone, Tracy?
Let me see.
Tracy, are you gonna try to call back in? Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. Hi, Shalisa Hollis. Hi, Candyman. Hi, the Undaunted Sisterhood.
All right, we're back. Yes.
Yes, we're back. So we're gonna do this again.
Okay, so for everyone who just joined us, we're playing Answer the Question game. And we asked 3 questions. We asked 3 questions, and to answer those questions, you must call in. And when you call in, you must answer the questions. Just answer the questions, and that's it. And if you're correct, then you win. If not, then we move on to the next one.
Okay. So
let me see.
So Annie answered. I don't know.
No, she didn't answer.
We didn't
Hers.
speak to anyone. So let's try this again.
Try it again. She has to come back in. It cut off.
First question: who is the first YouTuber we met in the Gambia? Number 2, the name of our first cab driver. And number 3, what did Terry do special on her birthday?
Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right.
There goes Annie.
All right.
All right.
Let's see if we can bring her in.
IT Global.
Okay, you're back. So,
I know Aunt Linda.
All right. So, Ed, you there?
Hi, Annie.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi.
You have the answers?
Hi.
You have the answers?
Abadu Abraham horseback riding.
Sorry, that's not correct.
Yes.
You got one correct. Thank you, Annie.
I don't think Abraham's a YouTuber.
He's a cab driver, but anyhow, don't start.
All right.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Annie. You have one right.
You have one of them right. Almost.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Okay. Anybody else want to try?
Let me see.
The happy companion. How you doing, Saeed?
Yes, brother. How you doing? All right. So if you know the answers to the questions, you have to chime in.
Chime in. Even if you have your PJs on. Aunt Linda, you cannot play because you're going to have all the answers, and you already know. So.
And the questions are again, and you're going to win.
Okay, the questions are again. And your gift is a $5 Dunkin' Donuts gift card.
Say them slow so they can hear them again.
Okay, number 1. Who is the first YouTuber we met in the Gambia? YouTuber. Number 2, name our first cabbie or cab driver. And number 3, what did Terry do special on her birthday?
Right.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Stacy. Yeah, she got one answer correct. Okay, Tracy said next question. So should we go on?
No, we're waiting for someone to come in.
Yeah, Candyman, we just talked about that. YouTube, Facebook, and IG are all having trouble today.
So
ain't that weird?
Yeah.
All at the same. Yeah, that's crazy. So should we move on?
Well, give them time to come in.
I guess we can go to the next questions because just remember we didn't get the first 3. Okay. All right. Next set of questions are these. You have to put the link back up, babe. Okay.
Well, when they come in, they got to let us know which answers they're giving.
Yeah. All right. So the next set of questions are: what is the name of Kenny's sister that came to visit us in the Gambia? What does Terry like most about the Gambia? And what is Kenny's greatest quality? Okay. Call in if you think you know. If you think you know the rival. Okay.
I don't think no one wants to call in.
Stacy said you may be the winner, Annie, if no one else gets more than one correct. Okay, so just Annie, hang tough then. Hang tight. All right. Wow, looks like Stacy's going to be drinking a lot of Dunkin' Donuts, huh? Okay, what is the name of Kenny's sister that came to visit us in the Gambia?
Maybe we just give them one question.
What does Terry like most about the Gambia? And what is Kenny's greatest quality? Questions number 2. Okay, we might have to let Aunt Stacy and Tracy play, huh? Oh, we might have to let them play. I don't know. Okay.
Well, no one wants to play.
All right.
Well, maybe if we change it that they have to come on. Let's see if anybody can get it.
Then everybody gets to see. Well, that's
fine. They still
Okay.
got to get it.
All right.
We'll let them put it in the chat.
Okay. Put it in chat.
Go to the first one. Go to the first one.
Okay. The first set of questions were.
Oh.
Somebody's Tracy's coming in. She's playing.
She's playing?
I guess.
Ah,
She no one else got
she
the
don't know the
answers.
answers?
She probably does know the answers.
Okay.
Hi, Trace.
Hello.
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 Hi, family. I'm coming in.
All right. What's the answers?
Coming in.
What's the answers?
Look, I have no advantage because I'm family, because I don't know the answers. But I'm gonna take a guess. So what was the question again? Oh, Kenny's sister, Kelly. Kelly. Terry's is peace of mind, and Kenny's greatest quality was putting up with Terry. Can you hear me? Frozen. Hello. The one dead again. Oh my God. Bye.
It's Tracy. I think it's when it has something to do when they try to come into the link. Bit freezes up.
Yeah. Okay, we're back.
Okay, guys, I don't know what's going on, so we're not
Yeah.
going to have anyone call in.
Yeah.
Just you're going to have to put your answers on the screen, and we're going to take it from there. Okay, so
I mean, some way it could be connected with the servers because that's what happened. The server we weren't able to access the server. So, I mean, it could be Instagram and Facebook and all them are working with servers that are connected. And I mean, hey, it could be going through one of them. And if it's not working, it could have made it freeze. So anyway, here we go.
So go down to the bottom and see if anyone tried to answer.
Yes.
Lost you after going into the studio. You're
Okay.
back.
All right. Thought I saw somebody who tried to answer. Let me see. Okay.
Art Hogan,
He says Bag Family, Abraham, and
the hotel stay.
Let's see.
Wrong.
Nope.
Nope.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Let's see.
Descendants from a high
Someone
TV
he said, if
raptor.
I win, please give it to Annie. Okay.
So you have to go down. Our DE Raptor said, looks like the power went out in the Gambia again. I tell you, something's always going out here. So success together. Joyce Boaz says bag, Abraham, dinner, and the beach.
I guess we're just going to have to give them the answers.
Sorry, I'm late. What's the question?
Oh, three questions.
The first three questions are these. Who is the first YouTuber we met in the Gambia? The name of our first cab driver? And what did Terry do special for her birthday? So far, nobody got them. So we're going to go to the second questions, okay? Second three questions are, what is the name of Kenny's sister who came to visit us in the Gambia? And what does Terry like most about the Gambia? And what is Kenny's greatest quality? All right, so you have first two set of questions. Facebook is also having some issues allegedly related to their business practices. Allegedly, yes. All right.
Okay. Well, no one knows, so how about you give them the answer to the first one then?
No, we can't give the answers away. They have to go maybe we just have to I don't know. My true speaker says, I think you went to the beach for your birthday. There's two other answers that go with that. Okay. All right. So the first two set of questions, I don't think no one knows it either. I don't think they know us very well, Kenny. What do you think? All right. Next set of questions. Someone says, Kenny's greatest is helping. Oh, he is such a good helper. Wrong answer. But he is a good helper. Number 7 says, the name of Terry's two sisters, always on our chat. The month we arrived in the Gambia.
Here's another answer.
And what is Terry and Kenny looking forward to the most?
Nope.
Beach, Amadou, and
nope.
the bags.
Sorry.
She got it. She's been watching. Bob Garvey said, I think the questions are hard. Kenny's sister's Angela. Terry likes having peace of mind, and Kenny's great policy is putting up with Terry. Tracy, see? That's why I told you couldn't play. See?
Well, let's give them the answers then.
Okay, so that
is... The first set is what?
Well, then nobody's going to win.
Well, I mean, we'll have to do it if we keep going. Find some more questions.
Okay, so the first answers are, Aunt Linda said, don't give any answers. Everyone can rewatch the videos and play again next week. Okay,
we can do that.
All right. So we did one. So Tracy, did Tracy get one right? She didn't get any right.
Yeah,
Oh, no, she got one right. She did get one
say?
right. I'm not going to say which one it is.
Okay.
Okay, so the next ones are these. The month we arrive in the Gambia. What is Terry and Kenny looking forward to the most?
Mm-hmm.
And what second country in Africa did we visit?
Mm-hmm.
What was our second country in Africa that we visited?
And they're gonna watch it now. They're gonna watch the other videos. Bob said he's gonna watch the video.
Sounds good. I'm going to watch again, laugh out loud. Okay, so you got the first questions, the third question, the third set of questions. So now here we go. So we got 1, 2, 3. The name of our little cruise YouTube channel. The name of Terry's African brother. And the name of our dog. Now those are easy.
Oh, wait a minute. We got some answers on the board. Let me see what we have. Someone said Rwanda. Let's see.
Adam Mason, hello Terry, Kenny, good to see y'all. Sandra Douglas says your birthday, you went horseback riding.
Okay. All right. Abdul, the bags and Carrie. No.
Abdul, the
No
bags
Carrie.
and Carrie.
Let's see. Someone said.
Somebody said it was an icy palace. Somebody was watching.
You visited Senegal. Okay. Yeah, if you get all three of them together, you have to have all three of them together. I see we're getting fragments.
Some of
the
you,
answer.
some of our people are putting fragments. That's very good.
But there's two. I think there's two questions they're mixing up together.
Yeah.
A series of 6 questions, I think.
Okay.
Dog grip. They got everybody knows grip.
And these are
okay. Look, she says. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What's up?
Looking forward to moving into your house. Okay. But you got to put them all together now. We're getting bits and pieces of.
Okay, and these are the last ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is the name? No. What was the request of the school we visited? The school that we visited, they had a request from Kenny and I. What was the request? And the next question is, what is the name of the company we bought our land from?
Mm-hmm.
And in that company, what was the name of our 2 ambassadors? Okay, there you go. You have all the questions.
Someone
so that's
said,
it. We couldn't make them easy.
They said arrive in March, finish the house in
Senegal. Wow.
Well, they gotta watch the videos, I guess.
That was kind of close.
It was close.
Yeah.
I don't know what questions were, but was because they're like 5 series.
Yeah, no, but that was kind of close. Okay, so Stacy and Linda, are you listen to the answers? What are we doing here, guys? I need some help. What are we doing? Because a lot of people did get one question right.
Someone says, okay. Someone tried to answer all 3.
Somebody says they're reaching freedom. Me too.
Terry Wright, the horse, the Bags family, Angela.
Who is Angela?
I don't know.
Tracy said Angela too.
I don't know Angela. Wait a minute. We're getting close. School Bell. Properties of the Gambia. Oh,
Daniel.
That's Tracy.
Yeah.
Oh.
She said the School Bell Properties of the Gambia is right. And Daniel and his father are not the ambassadors.
Okay.
So you got 2 right. That was good.
Okay.
Okay. So Stacy and Aunt Linda, what are we doing for is anyone winning?
No, it's just
Joy said, I haven't worked this hard for $5 since 1976. Uh-oh, the power went out. Wow.
Where's the emergency lighting?
Wait, right here.
Do we have some?
Yeah, we have something. Oh my goodness, that was funny.
Internet, power. Uh-oh. There you go.
Is that good?
I guess that works.
Oh, wow.
Well, we might have to do this next week anyway.
We might have to do it next week anyhow because the power just went out. African Empress says a dog rip visits Senegal and into the house company GAM property. Oh, she had a lot of them.
But they're putting them all together.
They're putting them all together.
Yeah.
So where is Stacy and Atlanta? What are we doing for? Are we giving away gift cards tonight? What are we doing?
He said next week we just have to do it again. I guess we'll just have
All
to
questions are 3-part.
Right.
Have them write the questions down.
Mhm.
They can go back and watch the videos and come back with the answers next week.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So here we're gonna go again.
Okay.
We're gonna we are going to give you number 1. The first 3 set of questions are these. Who is the first YouTuber we met in the Gambia? The name of our first cab driver. What did Terry do special on her birthday?
That's 1. You put those 3 together.
Those 3 go together. The next set is what is the name of Kenny's sister that came to visit? What does Terry like most about the Gambia? And what is Kenny's greatest quality? Number 2. Second group. Third is the name of Terry's 2 sisters, always on the chat. The month we arrived in the Gambia.
Mhm.
What is Terry and Kenny looking forward to the most? Okay.
What is that one?
Okay, so the
Okay.
next set is, what is the second country we visited in Africa after we came to the Gambia? The name of our little cruise YouTube channel, and the name of Terry's African brother. Okay,
They're mixing them all up. They should write them down.
write down the questions.
Yeah.
So next week, I guess we'll do the
answers and the giveaway.
yeah. The last questions are these.
So
What's the name of our dog? What was the request of the school we visited? What did they ask us to bring them? And what was the name of the company we bought our land from? And the 2 ambassadors that we had from that company. And there you go. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Well, that was interesting.
How is Baby Grip doing?
Grip is doing.
He's getting big.
He's doing good.
And jumping up on you, getting heavy too.
Yeah, he's getting big. He's the
Let me see if
dog.
I can get this other light on.
He is he's funny. I love Grip. He's our protector.
You can go ahead and talk to him for a minute. I'm gonna see what that can do with the other light.
Oh yeah, that's better.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the fan.
All right. So yeah, that's it, guys. Sorry it didn't go the way that we planned it to go, but there you are. You have all the questions. Does anybody need any more questions?
Answer some questions so I get back, I guess.
R. Hogan says, what in the world are they doing with the power in the Gambia tonight? You know, it's not just tonight. It's been going on like this for like the last, I want to say like a week and a half. Every day, the power has been going off for like hours, and it hasn't been as bad in a long time. So I don't know if they're doing something over. I don't know what's going on, but something's going on. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people do have a lot of the answers, but they have a mix up with a different set of questions. R. Hogan said it was fun though. Thank you. Thank you. I just wanted everyone to call in and give the answers and win their gift cards. And Daria Ease, hello. African Empress says dog grip visit Senegal into the house company GAM property. Okay. All right, guys. So what do you want to talk about, Kenny, for the last few minutes? Or do you I'm really
I just want to do this for you.
okay.
Maybe this will help.
Guys, do you have any questions about anything besides the answers? Reaching Frida said, I am too old for a quiz. Good vibes after 60. I have to write everything down.
I know that's right.
Yes. The request was school supplies.
Mhm.
Okay. Shalom family. I at least made it to the some of the live. Yeah, because we were like disconnected 2 times
There's something going
because
on
something's
right
going
now.
on with the internet and something's going on. I don't know.
Well, see, I think a lot of that's connected anyway.
The internet.
The servers,
Okay.
because you deal with clouds.
Mm-hmm.
You know, clouds are, when you say clouds, that's all servers. You know, it's nothing but a bunch of servers connected to each other.
Yeah.
You know, so when you go into it, you know, internet service provider, all they do is connect you to the server of wherever you're trying to go with the IP address that they have allotted to whatever.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
You know what's really scary? Well, not scary, but
Mhm.
the fact that the WhatsApp is down and that's how we communicate with everyone. You know,
Mhm.
is through the WhatsApp. That's like not good.
Well, that's what you got to look forward to. Can you imagine if everything was under no more fiat currency? You know, like using dollars and that type of
Mhm.
thing, and everything was basically digital,
Yeah.
and you had to get to your money and everything shut down. You know, could you imagine the chaos it would bring?
Yes.
You know, so this is a prelude, if you would say, to what could possibly happen in the future. You know, based upon the usage of digital currency. Yeah.
So Joyce is asking, what do we do during blackouts? So what we do, we scatter around, we look for our lamps, we look for our
Well, no,
fan,
they don't see my minor hat.
we and we sit and we just wait. It's like so annoying. You know, we were just talking about it um yesterday that we need like 20 solar panels and 20 batteries when we move into the house, so this will never happen again. This is like the most annoying um I don't even understand it, but
Should I show 'em my nice little?
sure you can. You love that thing. Hi, Denise Spencer.
Look,
She
guys.
says, good evening from Antigua. How are
Here we
you?
go. I'm not gonna shine it in your eyes. Ah, there we go. See, look. This is what you put on when you
It's
walk
like
around. You
the
walk around, you know, you can read, you can put your head down. Yeah, the lights are off. I don't have to, use my hands when I walk, but it works good. I mean, hey,
Yeah, and
it's
he's
like a
all,
coal miner or something.
we are, yeah, it's crazy because Kenny's always trying to get me to wear that thing. And I'm like, I do not want to wear it. Like every time I get up to go anywhere, he's like, here, take this. I'm like, I do not want to wear your little headgear that you got. I'm fine with my little lamp that I carry around. But so we have, so now we're kind of prepared because we have a powerless fan that we have to keep charged. We have these little things that, light up our lamps
Our lives.
that are, so, and what else do we have? We have a power pack for our phones. So now we just have to, you know,
Yeah, I mean, you have to be, because in coming days, you're going to have to make a lot of adjustments that you're not used to dealing with. So, I mean, I hear that the stores are kind of bare. It's a lot of things that are coming, and you're just going to have to
yeah, lots coming,
make adjustments and be able to make something out of nothing.
Tracy
Yeah.
said Petty's greatest quality is adaptable.
Adaptable.
Uh-huh. Um, what in the world
What
is
the
that?
these
Yeah,
bugs?
like little mosquito. Okay, my true speaker said, Terry and Ken, can we network with you for our upcoming trip to the Gambia? We would like to a little information for our transition. You sure can. Our Gmail is thearrival20 at gmail.com.
Right, and we have the consultation company that you
Mm-hmm.
can also and get a 30-minute consultation with us. For the particulars, you can email us, and we can answer your questions. Very much so.
Okay, Di Jamaican says that Rome is fallen. Africans have sex during the blackout. We create more little beautiful Africans. What? I didn't know that said that. That is terrible. Rome is fallen.
How many cards
Okay.
is solar?
Solar. I know, Harmony.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's what time it
You see,
is.
someone said,
Yeah.
I just bought a headlamp.
So my true speaker said I would wear a Ken. I don't want to run up on any creatures.
It's really good outside. I'm telling you. It's really
Denise
good.
said, "Hi guys, I'm planning my trip to the Gambia for next year, but I would like to come when the trade fair is on. Can you tell me what month is the trade fair?" I think the trade fair. This what are we in October? I think that was in July,
I can't remember.
It was
'Cause
in
we
Ju-
didn't make it to it this year.
but we went past it every single day.
I know.
So I think it was in July.
Probably.
If I'm not mistaken, I'm Denise. It was July. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure.
I'm sure someone on here knows when it actually is.
Yeah.
If anyone knows when the trade fair is, let it just come on and let it.
It's probably Bob Garvey probably knows when the trade fair is. He said
Mhm.
I use candles to do my homework. Back then in the early 80s and prepared for any scenario. Yes, you have to be prepared for any scenario. This is true.
And
Yes.
that's
And that's
our
what we're
email.
learning. That's what we're ZE Raptor said the end of this month. The end of this month what?
I don't. Oh, the end of this month is a trade fair?
No, the trade fair already happened. I think it was in July.
Really? I don't know.
It did. It already happened.
Okay.
I saw it on YouTube
Do they have-
video.
No, it was before rainy season. Yeah. Okay, Bob said it was before rainy season.
I think it was in July.
Yeah. Well, it's before July's rainy season. I think it was right before rainy season.
I think it was in. I said I think it was in July.
But July's rainy season. Oh, maybe you're right. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, you might be right. It says, here we go. They say
The trade fair
begins October 28th.
What already happened? Maybe they're having another. Maybe they're having part two.
I don't know.
Because didn't it already
I'm
happen?
gonna have to look into it.
I saw the I saw the tents there at the stadium, so it already.
Maybe that
took
was something else. I don't know. It could have been.
Hmm.
Well, we'll have to find out, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, when October 28th comes, we'll know for sure. If it is.
Okay. The email is thearrival20@gmail.com.
Mhm.
Okay, guys. But you know, the more you go through a blackout,
Mhm.
the more it happens.
Yeah.
The more you prepare yourself, and the more you want to be prepared because it's like you don't want to be caught unprepared. So you just kind of get used to it. You
It's a
know.
real good training session,
Yeah.
you know.
There is a sign up just before the Senate Gambia. This one is at the stadium also. Okay. All right. Well, that's
Bugs
fine.
are starting to fly now.
Maybe this is a special one that's coming. All right. So I don't know. Does anyone have any more questions? Is there anything you want to talk about?
So I just want to talk about what's happening as far as with the tech, because tonight was pretty.
Thank you. R. Hogan says the internet says that the trade fair in the Gambia was from May 22nd to June 13th.
Okay.
Thank you. That was around the
Yeah.
that was around that time. Yes.
Okay. Yes, it's already ended. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot going on right now.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm just curious to see what happens after they come back online.
For
Facebook, Instagram,
if
and
well, my personal opinion,
Mhm.
when they come back online, it's going to have something to do with
the
tracing, contact tracing, or something like that. Because I don't know if you remember, like last year
Mm.
when we lost service for T-Mobile,
Yeah, I know.
and T-Mobile was like completely shut down.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't call no one, and we just thought it was our servers were down. But then when you woke up the next day, guess what was on your phone?
In the health section.
In the house, guess what was on there?
I already know the Dovic.
No, it was like they can trace
No.
you.
Yeah, I just put the backwards.
Oh, okay, yeah. It was like contact tracing or something like that. So I know it probably has something to do with that.
Yes, Africa is the future.
Africa is
Thank
the
you very
future.
much.
Thank you so much. Because because Facebook and WhatsApp is connected. They both are owned by the same company.
Yeah, so it's
and
Instant Messenger. It's with them.
Instagram. I mean,
They're all
Instant
under the
Messenger.
same-
They're all owned by the same company.
But
So
what it is they use the same servers.
so what's going to happen is we're going to probably either have to pay for their services, or they're going to do something
I
crazy.
don't know. I just want to see when it comes.
Yeah,
It's going to be interesting because there's a lot of things that are happening with the digital currency and everything being put in one basket, so to speak, under one authentication server, that they have been planning for a long time, not to get too technical, and all the certifications are going to go through one authenticating server, which is coming.
Yeah.
And that's how the order is going to be. And a lot of people they're not aware of what's happening. I mean, that's all with IT stuff.
I don't know.
I know it's all IT stuff.
Harmony Clark is saying maybe a few Zoom meetings which someone don't like. Are you speaking to us about the Zoom meetings? Or maybe you're speaking to someone else. I'm not sure.
These bugs
Yeah.
are coming,
Yes, they are. All we know is that things are changing, and they're changing rapidly, and you have to almost be prepared for anything
hmm
because, you know,
So we pretty much come to learn how
yes,
to maneuver when things happen. You don't panic. You don't, get distressed. You don't get anxiety.
Renee Huggins said,
What's that?
warning, warning, the bottom is falling out. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, this is true. And Miss Monica said, one world order.
Yes.
Yes,
It's
everything.
been working out for a
It's
while.
it's things are really really beginning to change.
Yeah. But
Change.
that's okay because we know how it ends.
Yeah, we know how it ends. Um,
And we'll see it right here.
that's why the social apps are down. The Most High has the best plan 100. Isn't that the truth?
Yes. That's it right there.
He
That's
has
how it
the
ends.
best plan 100. You keeping it 100. Yes.
Yes.
Even though we don't know how it's going to unfold, but we know how it's going to end, you know? And I think that's the part a lot of us kind of, get tricked up with because we want to know how it's going to be, but we have to keep our trust and our hope and our faith
Mm-hmm.
in the Most High.
Yeah. Be wise as serpents and harmless as doves.
Mhm.
But the reality is they are, even with that Facebook stuff, they play those games.
Yeah.
They have the artificial intelligence actually learning you.
When you participate in
in
the
those
game.
games.
Yeah.
I think I saw one where it had my favorite Sunday or something like that. Sons.
I don't know.
I just saw something like that. Then they had some like this is my favorite daughter day. You put all your children on there, and give them heads up. These are my sons. These are my daughters.
No,
So-
like the not those kind of questions. The questions they ask you, what is your favorite gift?
No, that's something too because you're telling them information
Mm-hmm.
that
Or
they,
who your children are.
yeah. I mean, it says hey, sons. What was it called? Sons. Favorite son's day or something like that.
I think it was like maybe just Son's Appreciation
So,
Day.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
you put all your sons on there.
Yeah.
This is my son's day.
Mm-hmm.
And so artificial intelligence is, they're like, yeah, okay, give me more.
Well, there was one.
Yeah.
There was one that asked, there was like, you answer the questions and you copy and paste and you move it on to the next people or next people in your group.
Yeah.
Like, what was your third grade teacher's name?
Mhm.
What was the street you lived on? And these are all the questions they asked you, like if you're applying for a credit card or,
Yeah.
or mortgage application.
That was a scam, though.
That was a scam.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
telling you, and people go along with these games and they answer them right on Facebook and everybody knows their whole entire life and
Yeah.
all their security questions. And it's just crazy. And what they are trying to do is get to know you
Mhm.
in a, like you said,
AI, artificial intelligence.
artificially.
They
Yeah.
if there it is
Yes.
National Daughters Day, National
National
Sons
Sun
Day.
Day. Yeah. That's what it was.
And then everybody's putting their sons on there, everybody's putting their daughters on there.
Yeah.
So they're learning they want to be, have them as human and thinking
they
is
want to know
possible.
everything about you,
Right.
everything about you.
They have no emotions.
So now what they do now on Facebook, I noticed, is that they if you did something last year, they'll send that same picture to you again to say, do you want to share it again? Like if you shared something about you and your sister, or
Mhm.
you a birthday or something like celebration, then they want to reshare that to make sure that nothing's changed, to see who you're connected to, because
Mhm.
that's another way of them following you.
Yeah.
You know,
Because there's so much that we don't realize is that, they're studying your facial recognition, their, biometrics,
and your children, like you said, like what you're-
nanotech. They got their
Mhm.
pictures with and they're attaching everything to you. So you got biometrics, you have nanotechnology, you have, and this is all the future wave. And then most people don't understand that AI, and then the artificial intelligence that speaks for itself.
Yes.
Who else would have artificial intelligence, except for the evil one? Because only true intelligence comes from the Most High. So to mimic him, what else would you come up with? Something that's artificial, and it's called artificial intelligence. So people, it's just, I say be careful with all the latest technologies.
This is true.
Yeah.
They know more about you than you know about yourself, because before we realized what they were doing and gathering information, we were going along with the games, and, and we gave them. They have all our information, and even before we were going along with the games, they had all our information anyway. Because once they put you in the computer system and they have all your demographics, they share that information across the board. Your hospital, when the hospitals went from paper charts to to electronic charts, so everybody's medical information's in a database someplace, and
Mhm.
I'm sure they sell that information or share that information.
Well, see, I remember, you're right. You're absolutely right. And I remember I think it was 2000 and maybe 10 or 8. I remember they said that the Department of Motor Vehicles had updated their database. So they were able to go back to, I think, 1981 on my driving records. Whereas, before we didn't have that,
Mm-hmm.
because you get a license in one state and you still have a license in another state.
Mm-hmm.
And see, all this it progressed over the years. So now it's so far ahead that most people have no idea what, they're not used. It's not so much programmable computing anymore. It's called cognitive computing. It's self-aware, it's self-analyzing. So it gets heavier and heavier, but not to get too deep, but the reality is it's studying us and studying everything we need to know, not into the conspiracy theories and all that. But this is just fact. That's why they're pushing the new IP addresses and everything.
Right. Yeah.
I can go on. I can go on.
Yes. No, but you're right. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right.
Yeah.
I like this one
Yeah.
that she said, because remember we were talking about this, how people are putting them little animals on their face and they want to look like animals,
Yeah.
and they and they come on Facebook and they'll have ears and they'll have a nose like a dog and they'll have a lips like a dog. And I'm thinking, why would someone want to look like an animal?
Yeah.
Like, why do, and it's like, I think that's part of the virtual reality. Like, people want to look like beasts. Like, I don't know why they do that, but I just didn't understand why people play the part with the animal faces. Like, I didn't get that one
I don't
either,
either.
Shay. I don't
Yeah.
know. I really don't know.
And someone says,
And she's, oh, go ahead.
No, you got it. She says, where?
She said here, the same as with the pictures. She said, and you have 3 old pictures on Facebook, and I don't tag anything or anyone. That's right. They always ask you to tag friends.
Yeah.
Don't tag. Okay. Go
That
ahead.
way they learn who you're associated
They know who
with.
your friends are. Go ahead.
It says China is way advanced in artificial intelligence. They control all citizens' movements.
Yeah, China's out of order.
Yeah, and I think they have. I think the last time I checked, that was a couple of years ago. They had like 700,000 facial recognition cameras on the streets, and the way they work it is that if they have a social scoring that they work with. I think they give them like 3,000 points or something like that.
Right.
And then if you jaywalk, you get deducted.
Yeah.
If the facial recognition on the street sees you, they deduct it. And if
If you didn't pay your
spit
electric
on the
bill,
ground,
if you didn't pay your electric bill
Yeah.
on time,
Yeah.
they take a point. So we were watching this program the one time. So this little Chinese man on his way home from work, and he's going to catch the train, and he's standing there, and they have these big pictures, and he's on the screen,
His score went
and
low.
his score went low, and he couldn't get home
He can't buy a
because he
house.
could not
Yeah.
his score went low because he was late on his bill, so
Yeah.
he had no money to ride the train, and that he actually could not get home because his score was low, and they had his face plastered everywhere like he was a criminal, and he wasn't even a criminal.
No.
I thought that was horrible.
Well, it stopped him
That was
since the
horrible.
score dropped down to like 700 or something like that. He couldn't catch public transportation. He couldn't buy a house. He had to walk everywhere, and the whole thing is that
It's crazy.
they've been putting these movies out for years.
I would never want to live in China. China is crazy.
But
I would
guess
never
what?
live there.
They have them back in the West.
No,
where we came
they're
from.
they're starting to put
Well,
them
what do you
up.
think they have on the body cams?
I don't know, but I'm saying it's nothing like China. China is like China
Listen.
is first and
Yeah.
foremost. But listen to what this
Okay.
Stacy says. Has anyone ever watched the movie Enemy of the State? That was child's play compared to what the government can actually do.
Absolutely.
And this is true.
Absolutely.
There's so much going on that we have no clue that's going on.
Yes.
And
so the whole thing is that, like being here, I don't think the internet is as prevalent and, as widespread. And most people don't have access to it. So a lot of technology is not known,
Mhm.
And so
Hi.
therefore, when it does crash, it's not going to be as effective as here as it would be there. It's just, yeah, we talked about this. Someone says here about the modern day slavery. Yeah, remember we were talking about that? A new form of economics.
Is this it?
No, right here.
I'm sorry, I hit the wrong thing.
It's it. Right here, just a new form.
Of slavery
Of
of
people.
people.
And
This
it
is
is so
true.
true.
It is really,
We were
really
just-
true.
We were just talking about that one.
Yeah, because the first one was physical.
Right.
The second one was mental.
And
No,
economic.
economic
Mhm.
and mental.
Mhm.
I kind of go together because
Right.
we're still enslaved in so many ways.
In the
It's
mental
just-
capacity. I mean, because even if after you come out of when our ancestors came out of slavery, a lot of them wanted to go back to where they were because the reality was they weren't prepared what to do, and they weren't used to doing what was needed. So they went back to what they were familiar with. And,
Yes.
even that could be tied up to today. You can come over here, and you're like, oh, I'm ready to run. Come back to, not run, but come back home.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
No. I was reading, but I'm
Uh,
listening to you. You can be ready to run back home. Go ahead,
You
finish
not
your.
run back home, but you're prepared to come back here
Yeah.
to the motherland.
Hmm.
And you get here, and it's not like what you're used to having. All the conveniences, and you're like, wow, I don't like this. I'm ready to get out of here. I'm gonna go back home.
Yeah.
Because it was easier.
Yeah.
And you go back, and you're right back in bondage again.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it has that capability. So when you leave, you have to break free and, you have to learn how to do your farming, learn how to do your self-sustainability and all that.
So R. Hogan says, everyone, please take time to check out Metaverse, a new technology that I believe Google is working on. It's going to change the world as we know it. Metaverse. I never heard that. Have you, Kenny?
No, I haven't.
I'll
But I'm
check.
gonna
We're
look
going to
into
check
it.
it out. Yeah.
I gotta look it out. What is it? It's probably some type of,
Global Green Book
I'm not even gonna guess. I'm gonna look it up.
says there was a TV series on Netflix that was about the scoring system. I had no idea this is a reality
Yes.
in China. Well, probably more than China, but in China, definitely it is.
Well, they wanna implement it a lot of
Mhm.
places.
Yeah.
Because that's their number one thing, surveillance. So, I believe they hit these countries here, and they have a lot surveilling going on right now. you
Yeah.
know. But the whole thing is, you come in like a Trojan horse. You come in, you give a gift, and then inside that gift is actually what is going to bring detriment to the people that the gift was given to. And so if you think about it, hey, nothing's new under the sun. Nothing's new. You just repackage it and then present it.
G Global says technology is not the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Any tech can be used for good or can be abused.
That's true.
Hmm.
That's true. And it's not the fact that I agree with that. But right now, it's not in the hands of the good.
Yeah.
I don't believe it's in the hands of the good.
No.
Because those who have it are utilizing it for their own desires and their own future plan.
Hi, Blackbird sings. How are you? That's right, Kenny. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say hi. Jean Wilson said yes. Cameras all over, and they even know if you are spending too much money. Wow.
I mean, there's a lot in
Wow.
that, but I'm not gonna ramble on because you know how I feel about the whole thing as far as, it's like this. And during the slave times, it was illegal for us to read, right?
Hmm.
Our people, it was illegal for them to read and write. Why? Because if you pick up a book, you're gonna learn a lot of things that you need to know.
Hmm.
And then if you can read, you'll find out the history of who you are as a people, you see, and keep you in the dark. So that language, they didn't want you to really understand. So it's the same thing now, but just in a different form. You have computer languages that most of us don't even have any idea. There are those who know those languages, those who know how to use those languages to write the programs and write those things that are coming, that are actually going to make a lot of people subservient to doing to those programs. And they know how to go on the back doors and all of that. So that's another language. So I would say, hey, the average person does not know about computer languages. You understand? But the kids coming up now, they're learning them. But my age, computer language, you couldn't read computer language, code it, these type of things. So I just went back, tried to, learn some things about it. And it's interesting on what it actually is utilizing and how it's used. And I'll just give you this one example that the IP addresses, it's like, like 192.168.1.1. That's an average IP address. Well, they're running out of those addresses, so they came up, that's IPv4. Now, there's a new one called IPv6. And in IPv6, you'll be able to have 128 bit scheme, which you have 64,000 hosts on that one IP address. But the IP addresses we have, you only have 255 hosts right now on your local area network. So the IP addresses, when they fully implement it and when it's fully scalable, it's going to be more IP addresses than there are atoms on the earth that are going to be utilized. So you yourself could have 64,000 hosts. That's the Internet of Things that you're connected to. So that's how far advanced things are. And it's even past that, but not to bore you. Anyway, I'm sorry.
That's okay. You don't have to be sorry. I'm not. I don't know about IP addresses, but
Yeah.
you do. You do,
Go
and
ahead.
that's good.
It's all right.
Shay says my Android is 8 years old. I'm not buying another one, a new phone, until this one's completely obsolete. My question to you is: does it, when you get a newer phone, is it easier for them to track you?
All depends on what updates they have on them. They're
Because
always,
why? I mean, for her to make this statement that
they
she's going
can
to keep
track
an
you.
old one.
They can track
So
you
I'm
with any
saying,
phone.
is the newer ones more dangerous? That's what my question was. Are the newer ones more?
No, they're all, you can track a phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I was just
See,
wondering.
because I think all NICs, which are devices, which are hosts, they have a MAC address. And that MAC address is basically how they identify you. So every device has a MAC address,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how they identify you. And it's like 12 hexadecimal characters. The first six are the OUI, the original unique identifier of the one who made that MAC address. The second is your information. So that's what the MAC address does, and it communicates with the IP address, which traverses the packages through the network. So that's how it works. Very simple. But most people don't understand that. But that's kind of boring to a lot of people. But I thought it's fascinating because I see how they're trying to utilize and manipulate.
They say after 9/11 we lost all privacy.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
See, and see, that's why.
China is way.
Go ahead. It says what?
I don't know.
That's what I was going to read.
Okay.
It says what?
What?
China is way advanced on artificial intelligence. They control all citizen movement.
Yes, they are. They are really, really, really advanced. I mean, China is like out there, like, you know.
Mm-hmm. So I guess, I could go on and on about that, but how do you say it? I digress. Because it's happening as we speak. It's happening as we speak. And so with this I guess you could say it's an eye opener.
Mm-hmm.
It's an eye opener that most people need to, like it says, what's it say? One you have a back and lost on your circles.
All the same.
Yeah.
All the same.
Mhm.
You have oh, that's a
Where's it at?
different one. I don't know.
It's jumping all over. I'm trying to get to it. It says, no, see, it moved again.
Yeah, so I want to read this.
Oh, go ahead.
It
I'm
says
sorry.
the-
Oops. We get it again. Go ahead.
Yes, the newer phones, fingerprint access, face access, also why does and phone need 5 cameras on the back? Whoa, you can only take one picture at a time. Who's seen with other lenses when you snap? Wow, I didn't even realize that that's, you know what I mean? I didn't even realize that they have 5 lenses on there.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's all based
Hi,
on.
Mama Jill, Salah, how are you?
Hey,
Mhm,
that's the
crazy.
biometrics, facial recognition, all of that. The fingerprint is the biometrics, the facial recognition that tie you to identifying features.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's all being stored. So when you put your facial recognition on your phone, it's stored. You see, and your biometrics, when your thumbprint goes on there, it's stored. Your retina scan is stored. So, then it's tied, it's so much that they can tie it, basically try to tie it to each one's DNA and then everything. And it's just that way. Um, Let me see. But I see, even though I know the information, I'm not in fear. That's the one thing you'll know about me because I know how great my Ahaya is. I know how great he is, the Most High. I know what he does because actually he created the mind of a man, and all they did was copy the mind of a man to make a computer. You see, that's all it is. They're trying to get the computer to fire just like your brain fires, your neurons in your brain fires. You see, and that's what they're trying to do. They're working hard to get to that because they want that self-aware computer. That's why this Elon Musk guy warned people about, be careful with the AI. You see, but it's moving in that direction. They want to link your brain up to some device so that you can be a cyborg. People are really going crazy with that stuff. But the whole thing is, I am not going to submit to it because I know what the word of the Most High says, and I know that what He said is wiser than anything a computer can bring up because computer is logical.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
no wisdom.
All right.
Yep.
97% of people do not know anything about computer code. All they may know it's to press a button now and roll the mouse. That's true. Hi, Nikki. It says, hi, Arrival. I'm late again. Laugh out loud. Hope you are doing good. All right.
But see, to make it even simpler, a computer is based on two things: on and off, a 1 and a 0. That's it. Electronically on, electronically off, and that's it. That's the binary code.
This is
Yeah.
one thing that I always wondered about.
Mhm.
Especially when I was in Philly.
Yeah.
They would be at the largest train stops where the most people would get on, and they would be offering free phones. And B. Slayton is saying in the U.S. people are giving away free phones. They've been doing it for a while. They would call them Obama phones when I was there, right? And you get this free phone, and every month they would give you free minutes, right? And you would only get so many. It says there is no telling where the recipient's personal information ends up at, and this is true. I never knew why they were giving. Why did everyone have to have a phone?
Mhm.
What do you think about that?
Because they want to be able to, connect. They want everybody to be a cyborg. You know how many people are
But
having anxiety right now since they can't get onto social media?
Yeah, I always wondered about those free phones, the Obama phones they call them.
They want
I
to
don't know if
spot you.
anybody remembers those or not. They would give them away at the train station.
Yeah.
I would see them,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yes. So that's what
Joyce said to you, it's not boring at all. We all need to be informed and not influenced.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it. So it's just knowledge to learn.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's the way I see it too.
Mhm.
People perish because lack of knowledge. His people perish for lack of knowledge, and it's been so many movies out there, stuff like that, been given warnings.
This is a good one.
What's that?
that Siri and Alexa. Hello. Like, oh, I hate those things that the people have in their house, and you're sitting there having a whole conversation, and all of a sudden, and you don't even know the person has Alexa. Is it Alexa, I guess? And then she'll say something to the conversation, and you were not even talking to her, and you didn't even know she was in the conversation or even in the house. And it's like, that is freaky. If I were you, I would get rid of that thing, because what do you need to be asking a machine for? What's the temperature going to be tomorrow? Like, look it up.
Well, that's
But, you
dependency.
know,
That's dependency.
that is crazy though.
That's what they
How
want.
they just jump in and answer your questions. Remember your phone used to do that?
I used to mess with her.
The phone would just out of nowhere just start speaking to you when you're having a conversation. The phone would say, like, what would your phone say to you sometimes? Like,
it just comes out and says random stuff, like
Yeah, it was
it has
like-
Tourette's or something.
yeah, it was like crazy.
I was like,
Oh.
what? And so when it came on, I said, who are you? You know, I started asking questions like that. And then, because, you know, Siri's and Alexa, they're AI. And then there was one main one before them was Watson. And Watson is the main one.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
he's the one. who-
Watson was the first one, I think.
Right. Well, he
Mhm.
played Jeopardy. He played that guy, Ken Jennings, on Jeopardy.
Oh, he
He
did.
played against him and beat him. Artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
But anyway, I asked Siri, I said, Siri, do you know who Watson is? And Siri said, we went to the same university together. And I say, well, I guess you're telling the truth there,
Yeah.
because that's where they're moving with it. They want you to be dependent on artificial intelligence.
Look at this one.
What's
Says,
that?
I really call for Siri, and yet she's always asking, can you repeat that? It's crazy. I know those things are just really weird. And for someone to on purpose buy that thing and put it in their house, it's really scary. I'll never forget when I first had DirecTV, and on the DirecTV receiver was like a little blue light that kind of spun around in a circle. And my kids were very young, and I would always say, put a washcloth on top of that blue circle, because I feel like somebody's watching us. And they're like, Mom, you're so weird. Mom, you're so weird. But I promise you, those little cameras that they have on those, like, you know,
Yeah,
they are watching us.
They-
And I used to always put like a little cloth there, like a washcloth or something.
yeah.
And then after, you know, I had people convince me they're not watching me, I took it off, but I always felt like they were watching me.
It's a
Always
receiver,
felt like,
transmitter, receiver, transmitter.
always felt like I was being watched
Hey,
right in my home. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
It's
That's
awesome.
crazy. Our Hogan says, my sister and I were talking, and she mentioned that black men are hard workers, and Siri replied, no comment. Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, you know
Are
where
you
that's coming from.
serious? She was trained.
They're always listening.
They were trained to that,
You know.
that, yeah.
And so you
Mhm.
can, that's a lot of that is a deception to keep you so entertained and so, how do you say, having fun, if you would, and looking at engulfed in like sports, engulfed into movies on TV, engulfed in something else, and that the whole time making things happen in another way is wag the tail, you know.
Yeah.
So that's it. They're good. for
Hi,
that.
Eulalie.
Distraction.
How you doing, sis? Hi, family. Hope all is well. I'm late, and peace and blessings.
Yeah.
Hi, it's a fine. Glad to see you here. Someone says here, oh, look, baby, we went over our time.
Did we? Well, I mean, I
Yes.
guess we started with the game and the game didn't work. So, I mean, give them time to go next week. So I think I guess it's what we were supposed to talk about.
I guess CNN has info that some of you may be interested in about the outages.
Mhm.
Okay, thank you. We will check it out. What does it say?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm looking at what you.
I'm sorry.
No, you're all right.
Okay.
Oh,
Says you guys are one of the most humble repats I've ever seen. I hope to see you guys soon to help Kenny with the road. Okay, Mama Zoo, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate that.
yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, and it's going to be, it turns over. I mean, it was every 18 months that you had to get recertified with.
Now it's been binary systems, quantum computer works on qubits, 8 possible states versus binary.
Yes.
That's what's going on to usher in artificial intelligence.
There you go.
Mhm.
There you go. I'm with you. And the cognitive and that, all of that is working right in line with what they have. You know, I even learned the ASCII table. And most people don't even know what the ASCII table is. And the ASCII table is just how you convert from binary and your computer uses that, the and one, and it goes, you hit a button and it does the binary code, and then it transfers to an alphabet.
ASCII what?
ASCII table.
Well, what was the table they used for that movie when
The Martian?
The movie when that guy was up there in space.
The Martian, yeah.
What was that code?
That was the ASCII table. But
ASCII table.
What he did, he used hexadecimal.
Oh, because that was neat how he thought to. I mean, I know it was a movie, but how he thought to use that code, the binary code.
It was actually a hexadecimal code that he used.
Hexadecimal.
But he used it in the way for the ASCII table to convert it to letters.
Yes.
Into numbers.
Yes.
Exactly how. I mean,
I like that.
I can do that. It's not hard.
Yeah.
Bob, and I've never gone to school for this stuff. It's just right there on the internet.
Yeah. Bob said, even my Gambian brothers I knew are always praising their arrival. It can only be love.
Wow.
Oh, thank you, Bob. Thank you.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just something good to look into. I'm just that kind of guy. I mean, I don't sit around and just listen to what someone tells me. I do my homework. I have to.
Hi, Dion. We miss you. I hope all is well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Listen to this.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the party lines on the landline phones when random people just start intervening on your phone call? I remember that. I do remember that. Yes.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yep. The real problem I have with Siri, Alexa, is it's always recording 24/7. That's the only way it can respond in real time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they know everything that you're talking about in your house, everywhere.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's any more things you want to.
No, it's good, but I'm gonna let it go for now.
What did you want to say?
No, not really. Had too much more. I'm saying I'm not gonna go into it in depth anymore because, it's right now is the divide is becoming wider. In other words, it's going this side and this side. There are those who know how to read the computer codes and can go in there and change whatever, and there are those who don't.
Right.
And I see it as, it's like reading and writing again, but this time it's just going in a different form. So those who are going to be able to control that will have more controlling power, they think. But in the end, the Most High is going to have his people rise. And that's where we have to come back to if we're going to be successful in anything. Because he said, if my people, which were called by my name, would humble themselves and pray and seek my face, then will I hear from heaven. And when he says, I will hear from heaven, that's because all of heaven will be rejoicing because his apple of his eye is returning back to him. Mm-hmm. And then he said, I will forgive their sins and heal their lands. But right now, the same mistakes are being made that were made in the beginning from a lot of our ancestors, which got us into the captivity. They're going to other idols, other gods, and doing all kinds of other stuff. And the only way we're going to be, how you would say, back in the blessing state is if we return to him. And it's just that simple, and not to get into it because it's not about preaching, it's not about religion, it's about a relationship with the one that created us for himself, and we are the people. And when we realize that and come to that acknowledgement, things will change. But until then, we're going to deal with the same old issues, and that's basically it. Because it's so simple. Man made it complex. Because if you really want to know the truth, we're nothing but advanced cavemen. And what I say by that is that you can't point to anything that doesn't come from a stick, a stone, a plant. You understand? Because the roads are made of asphalt, and that's stone. If you got a diamond ring on, that's stone. If you got plastic on your wherever, that's just coming from synthetics. Synthetics come from a rubber tree. So everything is made by the Most High. Men just reshape it and call it something different because the computer is made up of gold pieces, plastic pieces, and all the wires, and they're all interconnected with memory chips and cards, but they're all basically coming from things that the Most High made. And you can't prove anything that is made that he didn't make that they used to make it. And you're just using sticks and stones, like you wrap some skin around a piece of flint, put it on top of a spear, and say, "Ooh, I made something." You make a wheel out of stone. But the whole thing is now, people don't realize the simplicity to the Most High is complexity to men because they have gone so far away from simplicity. Did that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, now I'll leave it alone. That's good. That was some good stuff right there. I like that. No, just kidding. All right. All right, so let me see.
All right, so it's time for us to get out of here because we've been on here for an hour and 23 minutes.
Ooh.
My husband says he loves you guys. He's a contractor and a road builder and also specializes in swimming pool.
Wow.
Wow.
Good, good.
Okay. Tell him thank you. We
Thank you
appreciate
very
it.
much. Yes.
All right. I
All
don't
right,
know if there's
so
anything down there.
I'm just going on down, and then yeah. And Bob says here, you mix up with locals, we all win because many people there don't even watch Repat's YouTube channels. So keep it up. Yeah,
That's nice to know.
that's good. That's good. And that's what you see. First impressions, last impression. Right. Yeah. So, someone said, let me see. It's actually 28. Deuteronomy 28. It lists the blessings and the curses. Yeah. So if you read Deuteronomy 28, from 15 to the end of it is all the curses. And from Deuteronomy 28, 1 through 14, those are the blessings. So if you read the end of it, you'll see how much it matches up to our people. All right. So let's see. All right.
Okay. Well,
All right.
I hope everyone goes back and watches the videos so next week we can play
And get the money.
and get the money.
Yeah.
There's no money.
Well, they said they worked this the hardest they've worked for $5 since the 70s.
Oh, so we can play and someone can win, and so we'll try again next week, guys. But for a game, a game night.
Yeah.
And thank you all for coming on. And I think the conversation toward the end got very, very interesting because there's so much going on, and there's so much going on, and we just all need to be encourage one another, and just support one another. And I just wanted to leave this with you guys. It's like even the smallest act of caring for another person is like a drop of water. It will make ripples throughout the entire pond. So let's care for each other and let's look out for one another and pray for one another because we're really living in some crazy times. Okay, guys?
All right.
We appreciate you. Thank you, Kenny, for all your truth that you dropped.
Oh, thank you, baby,
on everybody.
for your truth. Yeah.
So we appreciate you, and we appreciate all you guys. Thank you, Aunt Linda, and thank you, Stacy, our
Yes.
moderators. We appreciate you guys.
Yes,
and
yes.
Everyone have a wonderful night. And thank you for the donation. I
Yes.
forget the name. Do you remember who it was? But
It
someone.
was.
But we appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It was.
Don't worry.
Don't worry. Okay.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I'll be going
I
on.
think
but-
some, yeah.
You think
All right, so everybody have a wonderful night. Have a good night's sleep, and talk to you soon.
All right.